Private internet access is known for its incredibly affordable VPN subscriptions, large server networks, and fast torrenting speeds. The VPN has been around for over a decade, and one could argue that it's a strong contender for the best VPN on the market. So how private is private internet access, and does it offer you good value for your money? This video is coming to you from VPN Mentor, and let's get into it. If you're short on time, here's a quick summary of private internet access. PIA offers impressive streaming capabilities, strong torrenting performance, and customizable security options, all at an affordable price. Plus, you get unlimited device connections, which is pretty rare among VPN services. Some of PIA's standout features include the ability to unblock 17 different Netflix libraries, including the US, Amazon Prime Video, Hulu, HBO Max, BBC iPlayer, and even more. They also have a massive server network, although some are virtual locations, advanced security features like RAM-only servers and full leak protection, an independently audited and court-proven no-logs policy, as well as transparency reports that serve as further proof of the VPN's dedication to keeping your data secure. However, there are a few things PIA could improve upon. For one, their customer support, especially their 24/7 live chat, since it's not always available or responsive. And its streaming speeds are quite slow on distant servers that are far away from your actual location. That being said, private internet access is pretty cheap when compared to other competitors, and they even offer crazy discounts on their plans. Alright, but let's take a bit of a deeper dive into private internet access. For starters, let's discuss PIA's streaming and unblocking capabilities. During my tests, the VPN provider unblocked over 25 streaming platforms, including Netflix, Disney+, Hulu, and many others as well. So apparently PIA has special servers for Netflix, and I was able to access the US Netflix database in less than 4 seconds with the US East streaming optimization server, and I streamed videos in 4K without any buffer. However, I did find that I didn't really need these special servers anyways, as the normal servers performed better in my tests several times. But these other streaming servers did come in handy when it came time to access things like Hulu, Amazon Prime Video US, and Amazon Prime Video UK. For example, I couldn't get these streaming services to work on any of the normal servers. Also, I couldn't access other Amazon libraries like Prime Video Japan with both the normal and special servers. Again, I used the US East streaming optimized server to access Disney+, and the platform loaded instantly, allowing me to watch She-Hulk Attorney at Law without any lagging. But I did have to switch to the US West streaming optimized server to unblock HBO Max and ESPN+, so you'll definitely want to play around with the different server options. Max videos took around 5 seconds to load, and I didn't experience any lagging even while streaming in the highest quality available. ESPN+, on the other hand, gave me a bit of a tough time. I had to disconnect and reconnect multiple times before I could watch these shows. And unfortunately, my one successful attempt was accompanied by some pretty laggy experiences. Other platforms that I was able to access with PIA included the BBC iPlayer, ITV, Peacock, Twitch, and several others. But again, unfortunately, I couldn't unblock some streaming sites like SkyGo and DAZN. But ExpressVPN could easily access both of those services. Overall, private internet access, or PIA as we've been calling it in this video, has impressive streaming capabilities and can unblock a number of streaming platforms. However, I still personally prefer ExpressVPN, as I've talked about in other videos, because it grants access to more services, and I never experience any buffering or interruptions, even while streaming on long-distance servers. Alright, but now let's take a look at PIA's speeds. PIA has pretty fast speeds, and that's really what they're known for, at least on local servers, but it's quite slow on distant servers. To really grasp how fast private internet access is, I carried out my tests using OpenVPN UDP protocol with 128-bit encryption. It provided me with faster speeds compared to other protocols without compromising any security. I wanted to see how PIA would perform with video conferencing, so I tested it out with Zoom as well. And I was pretty impressed by the results, as there was hardly any delay on the video or sound. I also tried playing video games with private internet access, and the results were again only good on nearby servers. I tried playing Rise of Empires Ice and Fire on a nearby server, and it took about 1 minute for the game to load and start up. Whereas when I tried a more distant server, the game loaded for nearly 5 minutes and it still didn't start up at all. Now, I don't want to sit here and talk down too much on PIA's speeds because, frankly, I've seen much worse. What I would say though is the VPN provider has decent speeds, and if it just improved its performance on long distance servers, it would be among the fastest VPNs that I have ever tested on the market. That being said, like I alluded to earlier, there are a few VPNs that provide faster speeds on both local and distant servers. A good example is ExpressVPN. You can check out our full review on ExpressVPN by clicking on the card at the top of this video. I've also placed a link to our in-depth written review in the description box below. Alright, but one other thing that we do have to talk about is PIA's vast server network. Private internet access has a vast server network consisting of 29,650 servers in 84 different countries. Now, while I can't think of a VPN with more servers, I definitely know of two with more server locations: ExpressVPN and CyberGhostVPN. ExpressVPN has servers in 94 countries, while CyberGhostVPN has servers in 91 countries. While PIA generally has a strong worldwide coverage, it has a whopping 53 servers in North America alone, which makes it one of the best VPNs to access US content specifically. In fact, PIA launched a 50 servers in 50 states campaign back in 2022, where it announced that it has at least one server, whether it's physical or virtual, in all 50 US states. And they even have a separate server in Washington, DC. But apart from North America, the VPN has servers in Asia, Europe, Oceania, Africa, and South America. Having a large number of servers essentially improves a VPN's speeds, since this leads to less overcrowded servers. I also particularly like that PIA uses RAM-only servers, and basically this means that a RAM-only server will automatically wipe out all of your data whenever it resets. This provides an added layer of privacy and security, unlike hard drives, which can only clear data manually. Like CyberGhostVPN, private internet access offers dedicated IP servers for an additional cost as well. However, it's only available in 5 countries, so if you're located in any of those locations, you can get an IP address that's only assigned to you, and you can use them to securely access bank sites and avoid getting flagged. In conclusion, PIA has an impressive number of servers and server locations, and it's a great choice for accessing US content while abroad. It's also great that the provider uses RAM-only servers and has dedicated IP servers. It's fair to say that PIA has a very awe-inspiring server network. Another impressive area for private internet access is its torrenting performance. I enjoyed lightning-fast speeds whenever I downloaded files on peer-to-peer networks. I was even able to download files as large as 700 megabytes within just 10 minutes. What's more, PIA provides unlimited bandwidth for torrenting on any server. I was able to download with BitTorrent, uTorrent, Transmission, and Deluge. I also like how PIA lets you use port forwarding to access more seeders, which ultimately leads to faster speeds. When I turned this feature on, my download speeds increased, but my upload speeds remained pretty much the same. So I think it's safe to say that PIA is one of the best VPNs for torrenting on the market. It's definitely one of my top picks at least. So what security features does PIA provide? The VPN offers a number of advanced security features, including split tunneling for routing some of your traffic through the VPN tunnel and the rest through your regular connection, a kill switch for blocking your internet traffic whenever your device disconnects from the VPN, and an ad blocker, which didn't work so well in my tests, so you'd probably be better off with a separate ad blocker. PIA also has military-grade 256-bit AES encryption, 128-bit encryption, and 2 main protocols, OpenVPN and WireGuard. Plus, the VPN provides leak protection from DNS, WebRTC, and IP leaks. It didn't leak any information during all of my tests. And it features a data monitoring tool, Identity Guard, which alerts you if your email address is compromised. Lastly, I really admire PIA's transparency. All of its apps are open source, allowing anyone to check them for security vulnerabilities. As far as privacy goes, private internet access has a strict no logs policy that keeps your online activities completely private. And I was delighted to find that its privacy policy has been proven multiple times over. Plus, it has been independently audited by Deloitte, one of the big 4 auditing firms. PIA also has RAM-only servers, which I mentioned earlier, so no need to go into that again. But in case you skip that section, RAM-only servers basically just clears out your data automatically whenever they are rebooted. My only issue is that PIA is based out of the US, which is a member of the 5.9.14 Eyes Alliance. But seeing as PIA has been around for over a decade and its privacy policies have been audited and proven several times, I'd trust them with my data any day. However, if you'd prefer your VPN to be outside 5.9.14 Eyes jurisdiction, ExpressVPN and NordVPN are excellent choices. But of course, we have to wrap up by looking at PIA's pricing. You're probably wondering, what's all the fuss about it being really cheap? And how much does PIA cost anyways? Well, before we get into the details, you should know that private internet access has 3 different plans. The longer the plan, the cheaper the price. However, all plans cover an unlimited number of devices and are backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Private internet access accepts all major credit cards, PayPal, Amazon Pay, Union Pay, and cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Dogecoin. Don't forget, you can get even cheaper prices for private internet access by clicking on the links in our description box below. But of course, the big question is private internet access worth the money? Yes, absolutely in our opinion, aside from the few drawbacks like the poor customer support and slow speeds on distant servers, I would say that PIA is an excellent VPN suite. Again, with the most attractive features being the exceptional torrenting capabilities, great streaming support, especially on local servers, advanced security features, and of course, very affordable pricing. While I'll still recommend ExpressVPN to anyone looking for a more comprehensive VPN suite, I would say PIA comes pretty close and is definitely worth a try. So I dropped a link to PIA's discount page in the description box below, which you can check out at the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it down below, and if you know someone looking for more insight into private internet access, then definitely share this video with them as well. Be sure to subscribe and comment down below to let us know what you think of private internet access, and as always, thanks for watching.